like to call this meeting of the Sacramento County Sanitation District to order. Sacramento Regional Sanitation District to order. Would you please call the roll?
Yes, good morning, directors. Ashby, Bruins,
Present.
Frost,
Here.
Guerra, Harris, Hume,
Here.
Kennedy, Lee, McGarvey,
Here.
Morin,
Here.
Nottoli, Orozco,
Here.
Peters,
Here.
Serna,
Here.
Villegas,
Here.
Warren, Carr,
Here.
and you have a quorum.
Thank you. We've established a quorum. Would you please rise and join me in the pledge to the flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This meeting of the Sacramento Regional County Sanitation and Sacramento Area Sewer Districts is being broadcast live on Metro Cable 14, the local government affairs channel on Comcast, Consolidated Communications, and AT&T U-verse cable systems. The meeting is closed captioned for our hearing impaired viewers and webcast at www.sacmetrocable.tv. Today's meeting will replay Sunday, August 23rd at 6 p.m. on Channel 14. In accordance with Government Code 54952.3, compensation for meeting of these legislative bodies is required to be verbally disclosed. The amount of $100 will be paid for each member participating today as a member of the Sacramento Regional County Sanitation District, and the amount of $100 will be paid for each board member participating today as a member of Sacramento Area Sewer District. Compensation for Sacramento County supervisors and City of Sacramento council members is paid to the county and city respectively to partially offset those costs of those governments. Compensation for other board members is delivered to the individuals. Members of the audience wishing to address the board should fill out a speaker identification form located at the back of chambers and hand it to the clerk. Please speak into the microphone when addressing the board and state your name for the record. Please silence your electronic devices at this time. Thank you.
Thank you. And would you note we had a couple of members to join us?
Yes.
Since you called the roll.
Wait, yes.
Would you call the first item?
Yes, your first item, acting as Sacramento Regional County Sanitation District, your district consent matters are items 1 through 6.
Ms. Frost?
Chair, I need to pull item 5 and recuse myself due to a contribution in March of 17.
So noted. Any other questions or comments on the consent calendar? Chair is open for a motion.
I'll move consent.
Been moved and seconded with the abstentions noted. All in favor, please say.
I'm sorry, you need to mention the item number so they're clear for the record.
Item number 5 and item number...
Item number 5 for myself.
Okay, motion carries with those members present, with Ms. Frost recusing from item number 5.
Okay. We didn't vote on it yet, though. Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
Okay.
I'm a little congested.
Yeah, I know you're not.
Smooth as silk this morning, huh?
Out of an abundance of caution,
Let's vote.
Supervisor Frost is recusing herself on item number 5. We have a motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no. Abstentions? The motion passes. Let's call it. Next item is public comment. Is there anyone here from the public to speak to items either on the agenda or not on the agenda? I have no cards and seeing no one coming forth. Would you please call the next item?
Item number 8 is acting as Regional County Sanitation District and Sacramento Area Sewer District. District consent matter is item number 8.
Any questions?
I'll move item 8.
Who made the motion? I didn't. Andy made the motion and Oscar seconded. Any comments or questions? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Those opposed, no. Abstentions? The item passes unanimously. I'll call the next item.
Madam Clerk, would you want a second vote for the SASD, or would this be sufficient?
Oh, actually, yes, I do need a second vote. Thank you.
I'll move it for SASD.
Second.
Been moved and seconded again. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no. Abstentions? The motion passes unanimously amongst those who can vote,
Yes.
who are allowed to vote on that issue. Would you call the next item?
Okay, item number 9, acting as Sacramento Regional County Sanitation District and Sacramento Area Sewer District, miscellaneous director and district engineer matters.
The only thing I want to update the board is about the email that I sent last Friday about the lawsuit that the district filed against the Department of Water Resources for the CEQA certification for the Twin Tunnel project. Looks like we're one of the 55 or 56 entities that filed, and so we'll see where it goes. It's going to be a long slog.
You're in good company.
What's that?
You're in good company with the
Oh, yes, of
55.
course.
Are each of those lawsuits being forwarded separately?
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Are each of those 55 or 56 lawsuits being forwarded separately?
I think they were filed separately, but there is a coordination going on. In terms of record development, they're going to be a consolidation. Efforts are happening. Not only for cost-sharing purposes and also trying to get the record tight as we can. That's what I heard.
Thank you. No further questions. Would you call the next item?
Yes. Acting as Sacramento Area Sewer District, your district consent matters are items 10 through 13.
Any questions or comments on the consent items?
I'll move approval.
I'll second it.
Been moved and seconded. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no. Abstentions? The motion passes unanimously.
And your last item, acting as Sacramento Area Sewer District, item number 14, introduce proposed amendments to the Sacramento Area Sewer District Sewer Ordinance.
Good morning, Christoph Dodson. I'm Director of Policy and Planning for SASD. And this is a sewer ordinance amendment. We do amendments both when we want to make policy changes as well as to get clarification to the ordinance. It's a two-step process, so this is the first step where we introduce the ordinance. On September 13th, we would bring back any comments or changes for your board's approval for the final approval and adoption of the ordinance. So that's where we are today. I mentioned it's both for making policy changes and also just for clarifications. This particular amendment is really just clarifications. There's not anything significantly changing. Probably the biggest one that you might see in the packet, there's a red line strikeout version, is around the delineation between what portions of the sewer are public and what portions of the sewer are private. And although there's a fair amount of language change, if you look, there's a diagram in there and nothing changed in the diagram. So we haven't shifted anything really. It's more that there are a lot of unusual situations that crop up in the field between utility easements and right-of-way lines. And so as those crop up, sometimes we need to add some language so that we can actually decide, where exactly is the line in that particular case. So that's really all the changes there. And the rest of it's very straightforward. We pulled out the rate and fee schedule from previous years because they're no longer valid. And we made some changes to the cost schedule at the back. Those are updated annually based on a cost index, and so that happens regardless of changes to the ordinance. So each year we do that, and then when we bring an ordinance forward, we just include the latest version. So that's why that's in there. So that's pretty much it, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Nottoli.
Yeah. The question I have, do we have any double Ys still remaining in the district inventory?
I'm going to ask Rosemary to answer that one.
There are still some.
Okay.
And as we find them or they have issues, we split them. There's
Okay.
not that many.
But we've split all the ones we know about.
Absolutely. Well, there's a few potentially, but as we know, and there's any issues, we do that at that time.
Okay.
There might have been a difficult situation where it couldn't happen.
Because I thought it was action we took a number of years ago. Obviously, we had all the litigation over backups in the houses and so forth, and claims, I guess not litigation as much as claims. But I thought that our goal at that point in time was to eliminate all that we knew about. So if there's ones we know about, why would we wait? Why wouldn't we just, I mean, maybe you bundle them for
There'd be very rare, weird, different situations. I can check on that, but it is our philosophy to split all those double wides, absolutely.
I thought it was more philosophy. I thought it was a policy direction we gave some time ago. And again, I'm not being critical here, but I'm just trying to understand, because that's why I ask. I mean, it's described here. If we don't know about it, it's one thing. If we know about them, whether we think it's a problem or not, we know that the potential problem is there, because you've got 2 users, if not more. I guess it's only 2, but on one line coming into the lower lateral.
Yes.
And so, because again, I thought we had eliminated all that we knew about, and we went through that multi-million-dollar program to do that.
We'll verify that. We'll verify and get back, report back.
But the diagram was helpful. I mean, because again, I think it shows, it's illustrative, and I know we've eliminated most of them, but I just.
Yes.
Okay, thanks. That's all I had.
Any further questions or comments? The recommendation is to introduce the ordinance, waive the reading of the ordinance, authorize advertisements, direct the clerk of the board to publish a summary, and continue until September the 13th.
So moved.
We have a motion
So moved.
and a second. Only members of the sewer district can vote on these. So that would be Mr. Nottoli.
And McGarvey.
We have a second by
I did second it.
Mr. Serna. Yes.
Oh, you did?
Are you on this board? Bob's on this board. Okay. We have a motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no. Abstentions? The motion passes unanimously.
That was your last item.
Any further comments? Anything to add?
No, I just will have a meeting on September 13th, and it's getting towards the end of the year. I think we may only have at the most 1 meeting a month.
Yay.
See that? Happy.
Yay.
October, we may not have any, as is, we're looking at the things, but certainly we will have the November and December board meetings, the first ones in November and December. I think there's some important things that are coming up in those months.
So you said we will have a September 13th?
That's correct.
Okay.
September 13th, we'll have a meeting. Certainly, we won't have the second one in September. That's done. Thank you.
We're trying to hide our disappointment.
The reason I ask is because that's the opening day also for the League of California Cities Conference here in Sacramento.
That should be also a very short meeting.
Okay.
As it's,
come here and then go to that. So.
Yeah, it's about maybe at the most half an hour.
Okay.
Is what we are expecting, looking at the agenda.
Okay, seeing no further comments, this meeting's adjourned.
Thank you.